Loading screens. Here. Fulbright Company presents.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really, seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so, love you. See you soon. Bye.
Okay. Going home to see her mom from Europe. June 7th, 1995. Hey, it's the year before I was born. 1:15 a.m. My name is Caitlin Greenbear. I live in Portland. Cool. I want to read the note. I'm sorry I can't be there to see you, but it is impossible. Please, please don't go digging around trying to find out where I am. I don't want anyone to know. We'll see each other again someday. Don't be worried. I love you, Sam. You locked the fucking door. Did you keep this locked? Key under the mat? Is this window? Just leave? I can't leave. Oh shit. Okay, so you serve no purpose. Let's see, what else can I... What else is here? Oh! This was $6. Expensive duck. Actually, this duck was really cheap. I want to play with you. Ooh, a key. Press L1. Wow, look at that. I look fresh. The boarding pass, the key, the map, journals. I don't like this. No, I don't really want to join you. I want to be joined by Chris. Invite. Chris. Okay. Okay, so somebody's a writer.
You know I'll lag out in about 2 minutes, right?
That's fine. As long as I have somebody to talk to. Quick fix.
Take on me, take on me, I'll be...
Hi, David.
Hi. Hi, David. Long time no speak easy. What?
Who's this person? Janice Greenbrier.
The last time we talked, you were going on a trip. How was that? I think it was Canada. Oh.
Worldwide timetable.
I'm pretty sure it was, because that's the last thing I remember you saying.
Okay. Kate's depart.
You were saying that you weren't going to be long, you just wanted to stop in and say hi because you were packing to go to Canada.
God damn. I traveled.
It'd been a while.
Okay.
I currently, someone is on the back computer, and I'm having issues when that computer's on, I lag out. So I'll probably jump on GTA later. Just can't do it at the moment.
Daniel from the old neighborhood called. He wants to come see the new house.
Wait, you have
Call
enough?
him
Oh
back.
yeah, you're on your secondary account.
Daniel
Here,
is
once I figure out this issue, we should jump on David's organization and get some cash.
What? No.
David can do the VIP and the CEO.
Yeah, but he cheats.
That way we can get money. Hold on.
Oh god, this room is dark as crap. Is this a light? Oh, it's a light. I am. I hope it is. Don't spoil anything because you're in the chat right now. See, welcome new students. We hope that you're excited your first day at Goodfellow High School as we are. Please be sure to bring the following on your first day of classes so we can get right into the swing of things. That scared the shit out of me.
Oh my god. You are so lucky you finished high school before we moved into this day of school. And there I am, introducing myself to the class. And I say that I just moved into the house on Arbor Hill. All of a sudden, every kid in the room turns and just stares like I suddenly transformed into a mutant. I just stood there, wishing pretty hard for a rewind button. Because now maybe nobody knows my name, but they all know who I am. The Psycho House girl. Great.
Heavens to Betsy. First day of school. Yeah, I know. What's this? It says, hi mom, dad, and Sam. I'm in Paris. I have done many... I can't read that word. Things, including... I can't read that word either. Le petit devenir. And wearing a beret. Beret. You know what? Yeah, whatever. Fucking French communist. Okay. Oscar Doc Masson. Exactly. Oscar Mason, 60, died peacefully last month in his home. Mr. Masson was born September 8th, 1933, in the house that would be his home for the rest of his life. That's the point of doing a live stream. I'm sure there's not a lot. Grab the pack of cards. Throw those, I don't need those. Grab the photo. Hey, somebody was in the military. Who's this?
I know he is.
DeSoto. DeSoto was in the army. Or is that the... No, that's the...
I painfully know he is.
Fuck is that? I'll try to read it to myself, but I'm incapable of reading things to myself, so I'll probably speak out loud.
Painfully.
Wow, that picture just stood up. Look. Is there one on this side? Who is this guy? Why do they have a picture of Oscar Doc Mason? I guess this is the house that we're living in now. I don't want to go in there because it's dark.
County, to Kelma County, and to Astoria County. Residents are strongly urged to stay indoors and secure all windows and doors. Flood conditions are expected at lower elevations.
Is there a light? There it is. Oh, it's just a fucking fan.
What the hell is Gone Home? I was just watching your play.
It's an indie horror.
No, so it's shitty.
No, there are a lot of really good indie horror games. Look at Amnesia.
You're welcome. Oh shit,
No.
yeah, when is he? Is
These should be coming out pretty soon, shouldn't it?
Lit. What bad area. Should go, dude. I would love to go to E3. That'd be amazing. Well, you live close. I can just drive there. You don't have to get on a hotel or shit. I'd do that, God.
This thing good quality.
I live in a ridiculously big house.
Fuck.
The TV room, the foyer, the front porch, the halls.
I was just wondering how good the quality was for this. What? What's that even?
Somehow I always knew that someday we'd be through. Now that it's happened, I just can't.
13 hours is on Putlocker.
I've done the
Is it
best
now?
I could to keep from feeling blue.
Bruh.
Can't get you off my mind.
Does that mean we're watching 13 hours?
Later when Kidney's on, yeah.
I'm right here looking at you, honey. If it ain't me, it's my job.
You think I sent you far away
It's been over.
from me?
You look like I need a drink right now.
When you live in one place your whole life, your next door neighbor is kind of like your default friend. And Daniel only got weirder over the years. So moving away has been a good excuse to, like, not see him anymore. But he did always have the good Nintendo games. Maybe I'll give him a call.
Your kisses keep on haunting me, and memory won't let me be.
Yeah.
I got a need for you.
I wish you had a weed for me.
Oh, tell me why I think about you.
You can't do the packages.
Oh, Daddy, tell me why can I
It
live
has to be a public.
without you? Da-da-dee, running high. Oh, no one else will do for me, and nothing else will do for me. You got me craving night and day. Come back and take
It
these
goes
blues.
straight into the.
I'm gonna take your pay away.
Then play me some trumpet in your original way.
The CEO has a set that. It should be on options when you invite us, because you have to. It's basically our like what the job
Dude,
you're giving us.
the pizza I ate last night really fucked up my stomach. Oh my god. Like, it was, like a 12-inch pizza with, this spicy sauce and with cheese, jalapenos, banana peppers, pickles, pineapple. Oh my god, my stomach hurts so much. I don't get how people don't like that. That's amazing. Yeah.
So you know what they say about the best laid plans of mice and men?
Yeah.
Yeah, turns out it
Yeah,
applies to
yeah.
Street Fighter too. At least I worked up the courage to walk into the 7-Eleven and ask for a turn, but all that practice at home did not
Gotcha.
exactly translate in the wild. So after I was finished getting my butt kicked, I followed them outside while they smoked. And that was when
There's
she
one my
asked
stepdad
me
has called
if I
Bucky,
was
Michigan. Oh
that
my
psycho
god.
house girl.
It's really
But
spicy, but
then
has
she
really good
said she's
flavor to
always
it, though.
really wanted to see the psycho house. Her name is Lonnie. She's coming
Oh,
over
that's dope.
tomorrow.
Why is this
Right.
game like so affixed on the death of JFK?
Oh god, I'll be back. I don't have my stomach.
Yes,
Yeah.
I use it to make Sports Grill special wings. The original. Yeah, but no. What the fuck was that?
Spawn location. It's in your little inventory tab. Hold down the touchpad.
1963. 1963. That's not 1963. Back to basics. Sent back in time to Dallas. 1963. What's your password? Grab 3-ring binder.
That has got to be the most unlucky that I've ever seen.
What?
Two YouTubers that I watch for fishing, they're currently on a trip together. And yesterday, One Rod, One Reel posted a video. They were fishing a lake, and he flipped a bass into the boat. He probably shouldn't have, quite a large one. And it was a really old, like one of his first rods, and it snapped. And he broke a rod, and now the guy, Hunter's TV here, flipped another bass in, and as he's unhooking it, his rod snapped. That has got to be the most unlucky thing that I've ever seen. Well, his was probably about 3 pounds. Yeah. He broke the tip of another rod! What the fuck? 3 rods in 2 days. That's fucking... The only rod... I've only ever broken 2 rods. And one was an ultralight because a catfish decided to fucking grab a wax worm that I was using for bluegill. And that's definitely not what you want to catch on an ultralight. And the other was a bass rod that I ended up accidentally snagging a carp, and it went off on a run, and my drag was set too tight, and it snapped. Only ever broken 2 rods in my 19 years of fishing.
0451.
Bro, I've been fishing every other day since spring started. It has been amazing. That's why I like living next to Chicago. You haven't lived until you walk around Chicago with a backpack full of stowaways and lures and just fish the river in Lake Michigan for smallmouth and largemouth and shit. Lures. Well, it's Chicago. You want to stay protected, you know. Actually, I should look up the death count this weekend. Last weekend, I believe there were 117 shootings, 42 injuries, and I can't remember how many deaths. I think it was like 30-some deaths in just a weekend. Like, it's so bad we have a counter every weekend and how many. They literally They all are in every single neighborhood that does it, but they do it right in front of the police. And the police try to stop it. They don't give a fuck. Well, I blame the fucking police superintendent here because he's from those neighborhoods. And he's just trying to fucking reach out to him without even cracking down on it. And because every officer doesn't want to become the next fucking viral video, they're too afraid to actually fucking protect themselves, so you know.
There's a paper sticking out.
The best thing that I can tell you to do, David, is keep refreshing your lobby until you find an empty one. That's what we did with Brown. You in an empty one? Sweet.
Forest fire?
I would think it would be all of it.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Thank you, man.
I don't know.
We're so cool, yeah, yeah. Yeah, we're so cool, cool. We're so cool, yeah, yeah. Fuck you too, cool, schmuck.
Oh no, it's Nintendo. I need to get the Nintendo cartridge.
We're so cool, yeah, yeah. Yeah, we're so cool, cool. We're so cool, yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, my phone.
Fuck you too, cool, schmuck.
Fishing 10-pound braid. I'm like, I don't want to I don't know what it looks like, so I can't tell you if it's a trout or not. Oh, dude. Eric.
Yes?
Do I catch a lot of fish?
We're not gonna talk about what you do.
I mean, I could start a PlayStation chat with you and send you every picture I've taken in the past
Lonnie
5
brought
days.
her hair dye over today. She said, I need to fix these roots. Think you could help?
Last week,
Dyeing
within a
hair
span
is
of 3
weirdly
days,
intimate.
I caught my personal
I don't know
best
if I've touched someone
largemouth
else's scalp
and
before.
personal best smallmouth.
It's pretty intimate, right?
The
felt
smallmouth
intimate.
was 3¼ pounds,
We looked in the mirror
and the
together
largemouth
after,
was
and
5
Hi,
and a
Gamer
I
quarter.
expected her to say something about how it looked crappy or good or whatever.
Yesterday
That's
I
when
went
she
fishing.
said,
It wasn't
so
a
beautiful.
spectacular day because it was bluebird
And she was
skies
looking
and
at me.
fish. I tend to like
Right in that
overcast
moment.
and rain.
I wanted to say something.
But I caught several
But I
1 to
waited.
2 pound largemouth, a couple of young,
And the moment
like,
was gone.
extremely young white crappie and smallmouth. And then the day before that, I caught 2 to 3 pound largemouth all day, and a good 1.5 pound bluegill green sunfish hybrid. I believe it was 2 days before that, I caught, again, some good 3 pound largemouth. What? Well, I use anywhere from night crawlers, Senkos, trick sticks, flipping sticks, hogs, brush hogs,
Oh, how to
creature
paint.
baits, crankbaits, jerk baits, floaters, poppers. Trout? Well, what I've heard, because I don't go trout fishing here, since this is all pretty much lakes and big main rivers, there's not really trout outside of Lake Michigan where I fish.
There's trouts here in the
But
stream.
trout tend to like a 1/16 ounce jig head. And I've found luck with, just a jig head, and tip it with a wacky style, about 1 inch to 1.5 inches, gulp.
What's that?
I'm speaking English. A gulp 1 to 1.5 inch super pink worm. I don't know what it is, but trout love these gulp pink worms.
Yeah,
Yes, they come in this little jar. You'll see at a bait shop. They're gulp, and you'll see it'll have a size 1 to 1.5 inch, and you want to get the bubblegum pink worms. And then a 1/16 ounce. A 1/16 ounce jig head, and you want to get a white jig head with pink and black eyes. It's just the color pops to the background, and what trout are used to eating small fish, which when you're jigging it, wacky style, it'll look like that. But they also eat roe, and roe looks pink, so the pink will turn them on too.
Oh my god. Just fish like eating other fish, or just worms? Or night crawlers, really.
Night crawlers are worms.
Night crawlers are creepy looking. I would not touch one. Like my dad had one race fishing. I was like, nah. I was like, what the fuck? I didn't touch it. It freaked me out too much.
Bruh. Do you have a dick? Do you either have a dick? Jesus fuck.
It's about like 2 inches.
Bruh.
Is that why you cut?
Bruh.
Aw, he's emotional.
No, what I can't understand is Smy's creeped out by a fucking nightcrawler.
What? Those look creepy. Shut up.
No.
Like I can do any other day, but nightcrawler, look, it creep me out. Black people all look the same too, but they still creep me out.
So you want a 1/16 ounce white jig head with pink and black eyes.
How do you say it's pink in Spanish? Kind of negative.
Of course, this house is haunted.
Pink and black eyes.
Rojo. fuck's sake.
No,
Wait, why-
it's going to be white. The
Wouldn't-
body of the jig head, the head of the jig, is going to be white, and it's going to have pink iris, black pupil.
You know what a jig head is?
Black.
Who would have thought?
Let's see.
And then you want a gulp, 1 to 1.5 inch bubblegum pink worm.
Make sure they're plump, little plump ones.
No, they're thin. They're like in the little jar and like in,
Man, I was catching
in a
them good
liquid
with
that's a
plump
scent.
ones. They're eating this shit up.
Where's the cassette?
And trout are really skittish,
Sometimes
so
you
you're
just
gonna
have
want
to lie
lighter
to Mom
line,
and
6
Dad.
to 6 to 8
Like
pound
when
test. Or if
Lonnie
you're gonna have
asked me to
heavier
see a
line, you
band
want
with
a
her
leader
and stay over at her
to
friend's
a-
place in the
to
city
a
after.
two-way swivel.
That's a lie to Mom and Dad's
I remember
situation.
I was trout fishing,
But it
and
was so worth
and I
it.
pulled a trout out of the
The
water,
girls
and
on
it just
stage
flew
were
off my
just
line and
so
across the street.
loud and real, awesome.
That was so
And
funny.
everybody was moving together like one huge tide of sound.
Bye,
Between
Chris.
2 songs, Lonnie leaned over and
It
said,
was like a
"How do you like your
half-liter
first
line.
show?" I was so happy. I felt tears starting in my eyes. And then she up and hugged me. I think she could tell.
Water. I hate the smell of trout. What's wrong with you? So disgusting.
You want 6 to 8 pound test if you're going to use heavier line. You want to tie on a two-way swivel with a leader from 12 to 24 inches of 6 to 8 pound test line. It's a little bit thinner. You want monofilament. Listen. I'm not talking. It's simple. Okay, your main line yes, a two-way swivel. In order to describe it, I want to send you pictures if I had my phone. That way you know what to look at. Okay, a two-way swivel, and then, well, I shouldn't say two-way swivel because that might end up I have 3 connection points. No, if I just say swivel, you probably end up give you a swivel snap, and you don't want one of those.
Dark Souls 3 can have 2 DLCs? What?
So, and then you want 6 to 8 pound test line, and make sure that it's monofilament. Fluorocarbon doesn't stretch, so it's more brittle than monofilament. And you don't want braid because braid's too visible.
What?
Yes, this is normal fishing. It's just the type of line. Monofilament has a lot of stretch, so if you do hook a heavier fish, the line before it snaps will give a little bit to save it. And it's easier to use. Fluorocarbon, it has a lot of line memory because it doesn't stretch, so it can end up wrapping in your reel and bird's nest, and you don't want that. You want the mono because it's easier to handle. And braid is basically kite string, and
So
that gets
the
really
library next to the foyer and this other thing.
irritating. And then you want a leader of
Hidden
6 to 8 pound
compartments.
test monofilament, anywhere from 12 inches to 24 inches.
So this is the library.
And then that'll be tied to your jig head.
Oh, there it is.
At Todd's brother's place after the show, there was only a futon to sleep on, so Lonnie and I shared it.
The jig head is pre-weighted.
I was turned
and you
toward
don't use
her.
a bopper with a jig head.
My eyes started to adjust, and then I could see she was looking at me, too. In the dark, she smiled. My heart was beating so fast. I rolled over. I felt so, I don't know, nervous.
You'll have a pack anywhere
After a
from
minute,
8
she
to
put her
12
arm
jig
around
heads
me.
for
It was so
$1.99
close
to $2.99.
and whispered in my ear, "I really like you."
No,
I just
it's
nodded my
literally,
head
it's like they put a split
really
shot
hope
on
she
a
could
hook
tell.
and painted it.
I really hope that she meant what I think she did.
The gulp, it depends on
felt
how
like a
big you
shook-up
get the
can of
thing.
soda
It
ever
could go
since.
anywhere from
I
$3.99
hope we have the chance to talk before I
$6.99.
explode.
Yeah. If I don't have a picture, I cannot tell you exactly what it is. There are a lot of fish that are long and skinny.
There's one more.
I take pictures of every fish
I'll have
I
to go
catch.
up.
Well, not every fish. If it gets a little repetitive, I stop and I'm just like, I'll take pictures of the better ones.
How are you supposed to run when you walk like this?
Send the picture. You have kick, right? You had kick for an extent of time. I'm gonna get my phone and see how much it's charged.
What? Oscar wants to come back. That's good. Why the fuck are the red lights on? Now what do I gotta do? I have to go, well, I have the combination now, so I have to go over here, go into her room.
Yes, I'm right here.
0,
Hit the little
51.
plus.
0, 51.
Did you hear the sound yet?
Well, she smoked.
That's a brown
Lonnie
trout.
came over today, but everything was different. She was sitting at my desk chair, and she wouldn't look at me. Finally, I asked her what was going on. She said she felt like she'd done something wrong that night in the city. Like I must think... But I said no. There was nothing wrong. I just wanted to say... But I couldn't find the words. I felt like I was gonna cry, but I wasn't sad. She got up and sat next to me on the bed. I looked at her. Lonnie, do you think you
what you're gonna with
could ever...
the jig head?
And that's when she kissed me.
Lesbian couple. Welcome back.
With a jig head, you're going to be casting it. It's
There was nothing
structure,
wrong.
say a rock bank, point, cove against the side of a wall. If you have a spot where you next to concrete, like say a reservoir, and you're going to let it drop until it's just above the bottom, and you're just going to be popping it, just small little twitches to get that and get action in the worm, and just try to bring it back to you, and just keep casting it back.
That's what my dad was doing, and he caught a lot of fish. I didn't catch jack shit. That was loud.
You have that technique. It's not just like an instant catch. Well, they can stay next to the structure if they're feeding close on bait fish, but if you're fishing in streams, you want to look for slack water. That's a place where the current's broken by structure in the river. You'll see it like swirling backwards. If it's in a lake, the trout will be anywhere. It's hard to pinpoint. It depends on how hot it is and what the water temperature is and the visibility in the sky. If it's cloudy and the water temperature is about 68 to 72, they'll probably be suspended in water anywhere from 10 to 12 feet. If it gets that deep, by whatever you're fishing, they'll be a little bit deeper. But if the water temperature is lower and there's overcast skies, they'll probably be shallower, feeding on insects and smaller bait fish.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to let it, so you're gonna cast the jig head. You're gonna let it drop till it's just above the bottom. So you're gonna let it fall. You're gonna let it fall, and you're gonna see your line fall with it. And as soon as the line stops falling and it rests slack on the water, reel up a little bit until you feel tension on your line, and just pop it. Hot weather for trout because they prefer cooler water. So they're going to be down deep. They're going to try to get out of that heat because they don't like hot weather. They're cooler temperature fish. I wouldn't say center, but they'd be where like deep holes are.
I like Norwegians, don't like the heat. Or Jews.
I'm so stupid sometimes. I was telling Lonnie that I got into my college summer program thing, and I was all making plans like, you should come visit me, stay in my dorm room. But she said, Sam, I ship out on June 6th. I was like, ship out? To where? She said, to basic training. What did you think I was doing all that ROTC stuff for? I guess she's been planning to join the army right after high school since she was like 12.
They had like you for like 2
And
years.
I guess she's really going to do it. So I was like, after graduation, I'm just never going to see you again?
That's the first picture
She
is a
said,
crappie.
let's just
The
have
second
fun
one
while we
is me
can.
holding my personal best smallmouth. The second is one of the largest red ear I've caught. And the third is a bluegill green sunfish hybrid. Trying to find my personal best bass in here. I got a lot of pictures.
They tell you to stick with the group
The
on
second one
field
is my
trips,
personal
Katie.
best smallmouth.
There's a reason for that. Lonnie and I snuck off on the side paths at Multnomah Falls. Okay, a lot lost.
Yeah, it's
Like,
a black crappie.
for hours.
There's two
Right
different
before the bus
kinds.
left, we found a
We gotta
trail
find the white
and
crappie.
came running down the path,
You get
soaked
Asian
and
carp
covered in
there.
mud, shouting
Yeah,
for the bus
and
not to
another one,
leave.
White River.
The school called home.
You backed him up. Like,
Mom and Dad
go ahead,
said,
dude.
you didn't get into trouble
we
like
have
this
electric
before
fences
you
in
met
the
that
water that
Lonnie
kills
girl.
Oh.
But I don't think they know about us.
It's not. They're invasive species.
No,
and
they
they kill
eat-
you,
though.
river.
Yeah.
I'm really afraid
Yeah,
that's
they
a
eat the
whole
eggs
other
of
story.
other fish.
Stick with the group, Katie. Stick with the
People.
group.
Oh, that too. What? No? Oh, there's a War Thunder update? 1.535.
Yeah, that's the one that I just sent was my personal best largemouth. No, catch and release only.
No.
No, that's not law. Oh, no, never mind. Sorry, I sent the wrong picture. This is my personal best largemouth. No. I throw every fish I catch back. It's not that I don't like fish. It's just I like to conserve. I like to conserve the fun and make sure other people can experience what I experienced. And me taking that trophy-sized fish out of the water robs somebody else of that memory.
This is a horror game.
You're kind of big ass baller. I'm
Kicking
so happy.
against the patriarchy.
And this is a special, not the one I just sent. This is a special retard fish with these bright colorings. I
was
caught
loud.
this one back in freshman year. He's in the party. He happens to be the party leader. That's Eric. That's Eric.
What? What are we talking about?
I sent him the picture of you with your face painted.
Oh! Haha! Ah, yes. Yep. It's the beret! That was a great day. That was fantastic.
That's a sucker.
What's up here?
I thought he was at Busch Gardens. Or whatever.
Busch Gardens. There's no Six Flags here. Oh, look at that.
Right.
That's not nice, child.
I haven't caught
I'm trying
any
to
catfish
enjoy
this
this
year yet.
game.
I haven't really
Jeez.
targeted 'em. Although, if I go on my Facebook, I can go into my
Actually,
archives.
Keep that open.
Speaking of which, I didn't upload yesterday's trip to Facebook. Let me do that. I use anywhere from
I did not get the added key,
from
no.
size 10 Eagle Claw Snells to 2/0 Gamakatsu octopus hooks.
That's fine.
For trout, if you're going to be using red worms, not nightcrawler, because they have smaller, delicate mouths, so they don't really eat larger pieces of bait.
I saw a
You're
couple
gonna
jump
wanna
scares in the
use
trailer,
a
so I thought, you
size
know,
8
indie horror.
Eagle Claw Snell.
Where's the light
Size
switch?
8 Eagle Claw Snell. S-N-E-L-L.
Ah, you turn so slow. This must be the dining room.
That
What are
is...
these?
So it has 3 hook points. A treble hook. That's a treble hook.
No, I didn't get the added key.
And size 8 Eagle Claw.
I got the basement key. I just got to this point of the game. Yep. Yep.
The Snells are brown.
What does it say?
What?
Accidental word. Don't give it up
Yeah.
in this. Oh, don't give up in this, honey.
No, that's it. They
God,
just
if I wasn't
come in one
dyslexic,
color.
this would be so much better. Where's the what the hell?
If you can, try to get, you'll see red ones.
Where is it, buddy? Oh, I don't like this part of the house at all.
For whatever reason, red disappears really good in water. Like, it just vanishes.
Switch. Woo! That's good shit. Okay, what's in here?
So hard.
I guess that's fine. Read invitation.
Mine is easy
14,
to switch.
19,
You can look up just a tutorial on YouTube.
Press the honor to press this
'Cause
marriage.
I can't really tell you how to do it. I'd have to show you.
Crown burger. Have any food? Good food? There's no good food.
Oh, shit.
How old is that line?
There's a
Number
bookcase.
A year old? That should be fine. Should be.
I'm gonna keep exploring before I open the attic because I'm pretty sure all the scary crap
You typically want
happens
to change a line
once I open up the attic.
6 times a season.
Wrecked.
Holy Bible.
Oh.
Fishing season is just until the fishing license expires. You get it January, February, March, April 1st. April 1st you get a new license. It expires on March 31st. It just recycles.
Nah. That's alright, child. That book's out of this. Where's... I didn't drop the key.
Oh my god, I have gone back in time on my fucking Facebook. Jesus fuck. I'm in 2013 right now.
I'll find it in a bit. Gosh, if there was a way to run, I would.
Perch.
Order of promotion. Look at that. This guy who's watching the video is saying to you guys should watch Sports Vines. They're the best. Yes, Sports Vines. I don't know. He just says watch Sports Vines.
You can't catch those fish at Moni anymore. Oh man. What phone did I take? Did I take this with? I had to have taken this with my iPhone. Only way. I've had this phone since fucking 2013.
That'd be great. But actually, once Chris's grandmother hops on off the computer, we're gonna go do some Chris crying.
I'm going
scenes.
to go on GT.
We're gonna watch Chris cry. Chris cries.
Chris Kryl.
What is? God damn! What was wrong with my face years ago? God. Like, here. Funny thing is, I was wearing that shirt fishing yesterday.
You might get re-wrecked or something. I sent you that.
Oh, I'm gonna keep that one closed. Lonnie got it on. Some lesbian action.
Oh, you don't follow that, dude.
I have.
I want to try it.
Unknown dimension.
I want to go deep sea. This is pretty cool. I want to like get like a swordfish or something. Cause swordfish tastes like steak.
Bruh, it's my. I want to watch you try to catch one of those and see
Yes,
you
the
be
swordfish
ripped
can
out of the
pierce
Drag in the
you.
water.
You get ripped out of the fucking boat. And just completely destroy your life.
That would happen to me.
Look
in
at
my
look at
life.
my face in that picture, David.
You just go spearfishing.
Oh, that's fun too.
What are you talking about, child?
What?
Ooh, where does this lead me?
2013, yeah. Dude, seriously.
Well, I want to see what.
Hold on. Here's the most recent picture I've taken.
This is not good.
This is the most recent picture I've taken.
Fork, 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 fork.
Here's my. Well, I'm 21 now.
Unbelievable.
That
Well,
was
child,
2013, you do the math.
so is Chris. So is Chris. Look, a secret door to go upstairs from the foyer right behind the left thing.
We agreed our last night together would be our happiest ever. Yet tomorrow was going to come at all. We worked for a while.
What if there's any other?
We had a good time seeing Oscar off. Then ran up to the attic to look through our photos, to find one for Lonnie to take with her. And looking at them, I realized they were all in the past. And there wouldn't be any more. And I
It's
didn't know
just
what
a
I was
skin.
going to do. And I cried.
Poor skin, yeah.
And she held me. She said she knew it was hard, but life would move on. The sunset light in this house is the saddest thing I've ever seen.
Oh, okay.
I just want to sleep. And
I'm
I'm in
just
the attic.
noticing
It
now all
almost
my
feels like
uploads
Lonnie
are
could still
either
be
like
here.
pictures of me
She's just
Yeah, that's
downstairs.
or
I'm just waiting to hear her pull down the hatch and come running up.
Oh,
Maybe I'll go up
that
to
Wait a
the
second.
attic
that sucks.
and wait.
the only pictures that I took last year, right before the trip,
Lonnie
were
died
a few
in
panfish,
war.
a bass, and then the selfies I took of me working. Wow, there are a lot of.
Ah, God, that
Oh, God.
sucks. Yeah. How far did you get?
Yeah,
Oh.
Oh, hey, look, Universal Studios, and my dad's saltwater catfish, Florida.
Wait, how long is the game?
Hold on.
What?
God
No.
damn, this is depressing.
Oh my god. Katie,
I'm sending that picture.
I fell asleep in the attic, in Lonnie and my old spot, and
Anyway.
I missed the first two calls. I just barely caught the third one before the machine got it. And it was Lonnie, on a payphone. She'd been on the bus to Basic, and she said she couldn't think of anything but me and us, and that she couldn't go through with it, with the army and being a part and all of it. And so she got off the bus in Salem. She said, "Sam, I want you to pack up everything you can and get in your car and come find me. And let's just drive until we find somewhere for us."
Wait, what were you saying?
And she asked me if I could do that. And I said
No, can you?
yes. Yes.
Oh no.
Katie, I'm so sorry that I can't be there to see you in person. That I can't tell you all this myself. But I hope as you read this journal and you think back, that you'll understand why I had to do what I did.
Oh. This isn't a
Maybe you
horror
won't be sad,
game.
and you won't hate me. And you'll just know that I am where I need to be.
I
I love you so much, Katie. I'll see you again.
Sending a picture, a
Someday.
couple of pictures of when I
Wow.
was really young,
Love.
and then a
I thought
very
this was a
embarrassing
horror
photo
game.
of me when I used to be. Oh man.
No, Lonnie doesn't die. Shut up, child. God damn.
I don't go
Yeah,
on
right.
social networks